What's up, everyone? This is Erica with HookinYouUp, and today I am a little under the weather. Sorry. But the good news is I have another turtle pattern for you guys, and this one works up in under an hour. Maybe a little longer if you're not a fast crocheter, but it's a small, I don't have my measure, but it's a small 8 or 9 inch sunburst sunflower turtle double crochet. So what you guys are going to need is some bulky 6, bulky 5. I'm using a combination of both just because these 3 are bulky 5, this one's bulky 6, just because that's all that I had on hand. But you'll want bulky yarn, period. So you're going to need it in a dark brown, a light brown, yellow, any kind of yellow, and any shade of green. You're going to need some safety eyes. I wish I would have just bought this big case off of Amazon sooner, because I spent so much money. Not so much. I've just spent money buying like 2 packs of these safety eyes at Joann's when I could have just bought a huge one for the price of 3 packages. So anyways, you're going to need some 8mm safety eyes. You're going to need a tapestry needle. This is optional. You don't necessarily need it, but trust me, it's going to save you a lot of time. I'm going to be using a size 6.5mm hook, and let's go ahead and just jump right into the video. So I like to work the center out and then the body. So we're going to start with the dark brown. So bring your dark brown in. If you guys have seen my other videos, then you should be a pro at this, okay? We're going to start by making a magic ring. Chain 1. And then we're going to make 12 double crochet in this center hole. 1, 2, and keep going until you have 12. Once you made your 12, pull that tie or that tail closed to close the center, and then you're going to slip stitch on the top of that first double crochet. Chain 2. You're going to make a double crochet in the same space, the first double crochet. You're going to make 2 double crochet in this second space, same space, and you're going to make 2 double crochet in each double crochet space in the round till you make it back where you started. You should have 23 in the round, and then you're going to slip stitch the top of that first double crochet. But before slipping through that second, we're going to bring in the light brown. And to bring it in, you just hold a long tail between these 2 fingers, wrap around, and pull just like that. Chain 2. And what I like to do is just tie this tail with this. You can clip that brown off because we're now done with that brown. And I like to tie these 2 together just like that. Okay, we're going to yarn over, insert in that same space, pull the working yarn up, yarn over, insert in that same space, pull the working yarn up. One more time, yarn over, insert, pull the working yarn up, and once you have 6 stitches on your hook, you're going to yarn over, pull through all 6. Chain 1. And make sure to chain 1 between each cluster, okay? Now we're working the second cluster. Yarn over, insert on the top of that next double crochet stitch, pull the working yarn up, yarn over, insert, pull the working yarn up, yarn over, insert, pull the working yarn up. Once you have 7, excuse me, you're going to yarn over, pull through all 7, chain 1. And you're going to continue this until you make your way in the last double crochet space. Yarn over, insert, pull the working yarn up, yarn over, insert, pull the working yarn up, yarn over, insert, pull the working yarn up. Once you have 7 stitches on your hook, you're going to yarn over, pull through all 7, chain 1. Continue this in the round. Once you have your 23 clusters in the round, you're going to slip stitch in that first cluster, chain 1, clip. Okay, and I'll show you guys really quick how I close that center real nice and tight. I insert my tapestry needle, and then wherever the tail is, I just go directly across. And double knot it. Double knot it again. And now it's secure. Okay, so now we're done with the light brown. We're going to bring in the green. The petals are the last thing I do. So now we're working the body, okay? So we'll set this to the side. Oh my gosh, where's the end? There we go. So we're going to make a magic ring. Chain 1. And we're going to make 12 double crochet in the center hole. Just like the beginning here, it's going to be the exact same, okay? 12 double crochet. 2, 3. Once you have your 12, pull that tail tight and then slip stitch on the top of that first double crochet where we started. Chain 2. Make a double crochet in this chain 2 space, that first double crochet. And then just like we did here in the second row, we're going to do 2 double crochet in each of these stitches. Okay, so you should have 23 when we end the round. Okay, now we're going to slip stitch to close the round. Chain 2. Again, now we're working the third round. We're going to make a double crochet in this first chain 2 space, the top of the double crochet. We're going to do 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 2 double crochet in the next stitch, same space, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 2 double crochet in the next stitch. And we're going to alternate working 1 double, 2 double, 1 double, 2 double until we finish the round. Never mind. And slip stitch to close the round. Okay, and it should be just as even as your sunflower piece. Okay, that's how you know you did it correctly. So now I'm going to chain 1 and cut off a good, never mind. Okay, so now I'm going to chain 1, and now in that first double crochet, we're going to be working the inner loop or back loop, however you want to see it as. And we're just going to single crochet in each loop in the round, the back loop. So instead of going through both, we're just going through the back loop. And you're going to do that until you end up where you started. You'll notice it'll start to cup a little bit. And then you're going to slip stitch on the top of that first single crochet. Chain 1. You're going to clip a good sized tail because we're going to sew this. There we go. Pull it through. I'm going to do the same thing to the middle. Make sure that you guys are closing, double tying this knot so that that center hole stays closed. Ultimately, it probably will regardless, but there we go. Now what you're going to do is that long tail that you cut off, you're going to attach your tapestry needle and just kind of line it up where these tails are. That's where I line up this tail. So now this piece will be just a little bit bigger, and there's a reason why, okay? So you're going to insert the top of that side. Now they're together. The next stitch, you're going to go through, instead of going through both stitches of the green, you're just going through the outer one, like that. And you're just going to keep slip stitching, skipping some of those chain 1 spaces. Let's only work in these spaces. You only want to skip a few of those chain 1 spaces because you don't want to get ahead of yourself. You just want to keep it nice and even. So kind of just read as you go. This part isn't super clear, and I do apologize, guys. It's just the way I did the pattern, okay? So you want to make sure that it's even all in the round, okay? So if that means skipping some of these chain 1 spaces on this side, go ahead and do that. And just continue doing this in the round, okay? But you don't want to, once you get about 75% and you have a small hole like this, then we'll stuff it before finishing, okay? So I don't like to overfill. That's good stuffing. I don't want it thick like a burger. I just want it kind of flat but fluffy, okay? And continue going and slip stitching in the round to close it. Okay, then once you finish, I just kind of double knot it here to close it. Once you double knot it, there you go. And the body is done. Now let's go ahead and do the head. So again, we're going to make a magic ring, chain 1, and we're going to do 12 double crochet in the center space. This should all be repetitive. Close the tail, slip stitch to close the round, chain 2, make a double crochet in this space of the chain 2, then make 2 double crochets in each stitch in the round. You should have 23. Slip stitch to close the round, Now we're going to chain 2, and now we're going to do one more double crochet in that same space. Okay, we're going to do 1 double crochet in each stitch to finish the round. And then slip stitch to close the 3rd round. Now before we close it, I like to add the eyes. You can add them wherever you want. Just make sure they're even. I have my eyes connected, and now we're going to chain 2, make a double crochet in that same space, and then we're going to decrease. So I'm going to yarn over, insert in the next double crochet, insert in the next double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3. Yarn over, double crochet in the next one, decrease, yarn over, insert in the next, insert in the next, yarn over, chain, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through those 3, yarn over, double crochet in the next space, and continue decreasing until you finish the round. 1 double crochet in the next, and then that second to last double crochet space, you're just going to skip that double crochet and just decrease. Slip stitch on the top of that double crochet decrease cluster to close the round. Chain 2. You're going to yarn over, insert in that chain 2 space, insert in the next double crochet space, pull through 2, pull through all 3, again, and continue that until you finish the round. Slip stitch, before you slip stitch, go ahead and fill your head. And just double crochet, 1 double crochet in that last space. Now I'm going to slip stitch. Okay, and cut off a good sized tail, pull through, attach your tapestry needle, you're just going to go in, out of each of these stitches. Because then you're able to pull it closed. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the legs, and we'll attach everything, okay? We're going to start with a big leg first, and we're going to make a magic ring. chain 2, repetitive, I know, 12 double crochet in the center space. Now we're going to make 1 double crochet in each stitch in the round. Continue until you complete round 2. Okay, slip stitch on the top of that first double crochet to close the round, chain 1, and clip a good sized tail. Pull it through. Make sure you tie this tail inside, double knot it to keep that center from opening. You don't have to cut the tail, it can be included with the stuffing. Get just a little bit, fluff it in there, hold it closed, and now you're just going to slip evenly through each of the stitches. Hold the sides like this, cup it, and gently pull that working yarn. Knot it just like that. And complete that twice so you have 2 big feet. Okay? Now we're going to do the small foot. So I promise, because this is the last piece, this will be the last time in this video that you hear me say, do a magic ring. Oops. Chain 1, 12 double crochet in that center space. Slip stitch in that first double crochet to close the round. Chain 1, single crochet in that first chain 1 space, then single crochet in each double crochet space in the round until you end up where you started. Okay, you'll skip that very last stitch because that's technically where we did the chain 2, and just slip in that first single crochet space. Chain 1, clip a good sized tail, pull through. Now because this is a tiny foot, it'll only require a little bit of fluff, literally like a tiny bit. I'm only going to be using this much. Same thing we did with the other. Slip stitch in each space, keeping it nice and even. Cup it, pull gently, and then go through the middle and up the top. Knot it. Okay? Now let's attach them. I like to start with the head first just so it's kind of centered where I like. So I'm going to start by picking anywhere in this crease here. And I'm just going to go through just like that. Keeping the head nice and even so the eyes aren't slouching, because once you get it attached, you don't want the head sideways. So keep it nice and even. Now I'm going to go through the back just like this. Same way on the body again. And then I'm going to do the same to go through the top. and then this part's a little tricky, okay? And then through the body, keeping it nice. You see how it's nice and even? And then through this side. Okay, nice and even. If you see the head's tilting a little bit, just sew more on that side. Okay, and then you can just double knot it. And now we have the head attached. Okay, and actually I do the petals before I do the head, but it's okay. I knew something was off because I never sew the head before I do the petals, so I'm just going to quickly do the petals now. So you're going to start by making a slip knot. And then we're going to be working in these two stitches. Okay? Bring the petal head through, chain 1, tie that working yarn and the tail tight for extra security. Chain 2. See, now it's a little difficult with the head attached, so definitely, well, it's too late now. Chain 2, yarn over twice, insert in that same space, pull the working yarn up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1. Then you're going to slip stitch through these 2 stitches right here. Yarn over twice, insert in that same space, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, then make a double crochet in that same space. Now you're going to slip stitch in the next space. And then you're going to single crochet in the next space. Chain 2 and repeat. I'll do one more with you guys. Yarn over twice, insert in that same space, pull the working yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2, chain 1, slip stitch in those 2 stitches, yarn over twice, insert in that same space, pull the working yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. Then you're going to do a double crochet in this space. In between this next stitch, you're going to slip. Then the next 2 stitches, you're going to single crochet. And you're going to repeat that until you've completed the round. You'll make it back here. It might be a tight squeeze, but that's okay. You'll be able to do it, okay? So I'll meet you guys at the end. Once you finish that last petal, you're going to clip a tail. Instead of slip stitching, you're just going to go through the back bottom of that first petal and bring the tail of the last petal through, just like that. Okay, and then the tail of the first petal, you're going to bring it through the front of that and through the other side. And then just tie both of them. Oh, and just tie both of those tails. Nice and tight. Okay, and you can clip it. Super cute. Let's attach the legs. Okay, so let's do the big arm first. You're going to attach your tapestry needle. And then you're going to try to space it as evenly possible on the side. So we're going to be working right here and go through the side like that. I like to keep this center facing up. So then you're going to put it through the arm just like that, and then through and up, going through this space as well, and that's going to pull it down. Okay, and then you can go sideways just like this, and knotting it. Once you have a knot, you can double knot it, and then just kind of sew through like that, and cut off that tail. Now it's even. Same thing with the legs, same way. Attach your needle with the center facing up or out like this. You're going to go in and out the side, just like that. And then you're going to poke it through the bottom of the arm, like that. Okay. Then you're going to go through and up through the leg, and that secures it on. Okay, then you're going to go sideways, just like that. And then double knot it, or knot it, whatever. And there you have it, you guys. Super cute sunburst turtle. So cute. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It'll help your girl out. Also leave a heart in the comments so I know you enjoyed it. And yeah, go ahead and tag me on social media so I know that you guys enjoyed the video, and I want to be able to see your guys' turtle. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.